Hello, good afternoon, welcome back. This is Saima. If you haven't met me before, I'm a nurse from Southeast England. In today's video, I'm going to talk about dependents, and I'm getting this question a lot. I've already made a video about it. When can you call your dependents in the UK? When they can come? Your family, your children, your husband, when are they supposed to be coming here in the UK? Is your husband or your wife already here in the UK? When they can bring their family? All right, I've already made a video about this, but I'm not sure, people are not getting it, and so still I'm getting loads of comments asking the same question, that my husband is in the UK, when can he bring me? Or can I go with my husband, or can I go with my wife on the same visa, on the same time, in the same flight? So this is all I'm going to discuss in this channel, or what, and also I'm going to tell you, is it wise to go together, or is it good for you to wait for some time? All right, so if you're interested in this topic, please watch the video till the end. I'm going to tell you all about it. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I provide information about UK nursing, process of becoming a nurse here in the UK, and jobs opportunities, all each and everything around me, accommodation, and what is going around me here in the UK, life of a nurse here in the UK. So whatever you can think of, I provide information about that. All right, consider subscribing. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. Let's dive into the video without any further delay. If we talk about a nurse or a healthcare support worker, when they are here in the UK on a skilled worker visa, so nurses, they were on tier 2 health and care visa. Now they have changed it to before it was tier 2 general visa, tier 2 general migrant visa. Now it's health and care visa, it's called. Right, if you're coming on a skilled worker visa, on a health and care visa, you are a nurse or you are a doctor, you are going to bring your dependents, isn't it? Who are your dependents? Dependents is your wife and your kids, or your husband and your kids, your partner, your unmarried partner, or your civil partner. Okay, your unmarried partner, you need to provide loads of documentations for that to prove it, your call history, your pictures, and your chat history, all those things for unmarried partner. For married partner, you just need to submit your marriage certificate, and the pictures also you can submit if you want to. Right, okay, so these are your dependents. Your parents, they are not your dependents. Only your kids and your husband and wife, or your partner, those are the dependents for health and care visa or skilled worker visa. Right, now you came to the UK as a nurse. I'm a nurse, so I'll talk about this profession only. You came here as a nurse and you want to bring your family. Okay, first thing I would suggest you need to keep in mind is, when you are new in the country, you need time, you need loads of energy. When you come here as a nurse, you will be going for loads of study days, you will be going for uniform measurement, you will be going for GP appointments, you will be going for your bank appointment. So in the beginning, your hands are full, you're very busy. Okay, and you need to adjust to the environment as well. Right, so I would say in the beginning, you just need to be alone. All right, without the stress from your kids or from your husband. Okay, but if you feel like it's not possible for you, you have small kids, you want to come together, it's totally fine. Now if you're coming together, you need to remember that in the hospitals, when they hire you, sometimes they give you free accommodation for 1 month. Some hospitals they give for 1 month, some hospitals they give for 3 months. Okay, in that accommodation only you can live. If you are coming with your family, if you are coming with your kids, they cannot live in that accommodation. So that free accommodation for 1 month or 3 months, it's only for you. Okay, when you coming together, you will be living in there. If you don't want to live there, it's totally fine, but I would say take advantage of that free accommodation for 3 months or a month. If you are coming together, you are not going to be acceptable for that accommodation, or you need to leave that accommodation and live with your family, isn't it? You are not going to stay apart. So you need to look for accommodation for your husband and for your kids, and or if you want to live with the hospital accommodation and let them live separately, it's totally up to you. Right? Okay, so two things, right? You need to look for their accommodation. Someone said, if we go together, who will look for the accommodation? Good point. Now here you need to look for the accommodation on the sites, on the websites, on the apps that I've mentioned. If you haven't watched that video, I made a video already about looking for accommodation. There are certain apps you can search for them, and you can search accommodation in that. So if you're coming together, you need to search for accommodation when you are there in your country. Look for the accommodation, book the accommodation, and so you can only do visual viewing of the property. You cannot go and see the property itself, right? So you need to look for the you need to look for the property, you need to look for the visual, you need to look for the apps, Zoopla, Rightmove, Leaders, all the agents, all the apps, the accommodation searching apps. You can search for the accommodation when you are there back home. When you secure your accommodation, then you can move together. Now here you need to write down that finding accommodation here in the UK, it's a bit difficult. Okay, it takes time. As I told you in my previous videos also, I've been looking for a house for the past 2 or 3 months. I haven't gotten any. So this is my 1-bedroom flat where we are currently staying, and we haven't got anything so far for the past 2 or 3 months. So keep in mind that if you're coming together, you need the accommodation, or else where you're gonna stay. I would suggest better for you is to come alone first. Spend your time with your studies, because you have loads of study days when you are new here in the country. So you need to concentrate, you need to study well, you need to go for the appointments, you need to do the other stuff, you need to adjust to your work environment as well. So I would say it's better for you to come alone, and then bring your family, and then bring your husband or your wife. When you are here in the country already, let's say you get accommodation for 1 month free, you will not pay for that accommodation, you will be only paying for your grocery, and that's it, or your cooking or something. Okay, and right, so when you're here already, you can look for accommodation. Let's say you get accommodation for 1 month, you will be having 1 month look for the accommodation. You can go and view the property. You can also call too many agents, because when you are in your country, it will be hard for you to call the agents also. Here it will be easy for you to call them on the phone, and you can also send them emails. You can also go to view the property. But if you're in your country, it's going to be difficult for you. I would say better for you to come alone and then look for the property. And if you want to come together, that's a problem for you also in the beginning. The salary, you will get a bit less salary, and it will be hard for you to manage with the family and with all the expenses. All right, because when you get your NMC pin, then you will get high salary. When you don't have your NMC pin, they pay you as band 3 nurse. So expenses, maybe you won't be able to afford the expenses in the beginning, because you need adjustment. You need to adjust to the all the things, and you need to adjust your budget also, because the salary is very less in the beginning. So that's the second point also. There are other things you need to consider. When your family is here, you won't be able to concentrate on your competencies or on your study days, and you don't want a bad reputation early in the beginning. All right, so I think you can come together, there is no problem. You can come together, you can live together, and I have already told all the information, all the points that you need to think about before you make that decision. Okay, so that's it guys for today. My baby is not letting me make more give you more suggestions. He's not in a good mood today. All right, I'll see you soon in the next video guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.